Afternoon. Here is the midday news on GBC. I am Debo Adeyinka. First, the major items. Senate assures of commitment to tackling illegal mining. The Ogun State government is reiterating commitment to people's welfare. Volcanic eruption in Indonesia has claimed 10 lives. The Senate will stop at nothing towards ensuring that the nation's mining sector is free from illegal and detrimental activities. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals, Senator Samson Ekong, gave the assurance when he led other members of the committee on a visit to Governor Mohammed Bago of Niger State. He expressed displeasure over how illegal mining denies the government a legitimate revenue but runs into billions of naira. Senator Ekong regretted that the activities of unauthorized miners have continued to hinder the federal and state governments from realizing the benefit of the projected multi-billion-dollar mineral sector in the country. The government at the center is committed to protecting Nigerians in Libya following a recent ruling by the Confederation of African Football against the Libyan Football Association. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs, in a statement, spokesman Mr. H.A. Abobe on Sunday confirmed that Nigerians in Libya were safe and going about their activities without interference. Mr. Abobe reiterated that the well-being of Nigerians anywhere in the world remained a priority of the government. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs statement followed reports of mass arrest of Nigerians by Libyan authorities as a result of the CAF ruling. President Bola Tinubu has been commended for being committed to promoting gender equality in the renewed hope agenda of his administration. The Ogun State Deputy Governor, Engineer Noimon Salako Ojedele, gave the commendation in a keynote address at the All Progressives Congress APC Women National Summit and Dialogue held at the banquet hall of Asara Villa in Abuja. Engineer Salako Ojedele urged women in governance to empower the next generation of female leaders to advocate gender-responsive policies that give room for women representation, saw the need for women in the party to ensure that the networks are robust, resilient, and reach beyond the top levels of leadership to include women in politics as well as women in civil society. The current administration in the Gateway State will continue to place the welfare of residents of the state. Now, the governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, who renewed the assurance on Sunday at the Thanksgiving held in Ilaro said the government would continue to support initiatives aimed at promoting religious harmony. Represented by the head of service, Mr. Kendi Onosaya, Governor Abdul emphasized that religious harmony is crucial for existence and security of lives and property. He called on the church to continue to seek God's guidance for national unity and economic stability. You are listening to the news on OGBC. FM. Officials this Monday say a volcano in eastern Indonesia erupted overnight, killing at least 10 people as it spewed fireballs and ash on surrounding villages. This is as they raised its alert status to the highest level, Mount Lewotobe Lakolake, as 1,730 twin volcano located in the popular tourist island of Flores first erupted shortly before midnight, forcing authorities to evacuate several villages. Footage received by newsmen showed villages near the volcano covered by thick ash, with some areas on fire. A journalist near the volcano said villages evacuated, affecting thousands of residents. Some wooden houses caught fire, and the ground was marked with holes caused by molten rocks. Reports say former President Donald Trump and Vice President Kamala Harris are pushing their closing messages to voters on their last day of campaigning before America decides its next president. The two candidates are in the final sprint across the battleground states, with Mrs. Harris to campaign in Pennsylvania this Monday and Mr. Trump into North Carolina, Pennsylvania, and Michigan. On Sunday, the vice president vowed to do everything in our power to end war in Gaza, while Mr. Trump made clear not providing any evidence of election fraud in Pennsylvania. The poll suggests the race is still exceptionally close, and more than 75 million people have already voted. Iran's president, Mr. Masoud Pezeshkian, said a potential ceasefire between its allies and Israel could affect the intensity of Tehran's response to Israel's recent strikes on Iranian military sites. He added that Iran will not leave unanswered any aggression against its sovereignty and security. Israeli warplanes carried out the October 26 strikes in what Israel said was retaliation for Tehran's October 1st missile barrage. Iran had in turn described that attack as a reprisal for the killing of Iran-backed militant leaders and a Revolutionary Guard commander. Since the strikes last month, Israel has warned Iran against retaliating, while Tehran promised to respond. The UK Prime Minister Sir Keir Starmer is to announce an extra £75 million to tackle people smuggling gangs. The 84th General Assembly is being held in the UK for the first time in more than 50 years. Keir seeks to reset the country's approach to border security. The cash boost takes funding for the UK's new Border Security Command to a total of £150 million for new tech hubs and expanding staffing for enforcement of intelligence and prosecution of staff. Sakir is expected to win the Glasgow summit, which brings together senior and ministers from nearly 200 Interpol member countries, and the world needs to wake up to the severity of this challenge. Quincy Jones, musician and producer who worked with Michael Jackson, Frank Sinatra, and many others, has died at the age of 91. His publicist, Arnold Robinson, said he passed away peacefully on Sunday night at his home in Bel Air. Mr. Jones was best known as the producer of Michael Jackson's Thriller album. Over his career that spanned more than 75 years, he won 28 Grammy Awards and was named as one of the most influential jazz musicians of the 20th century. He worked closely with Frank Sinatra early in his career and reworked the crooner's classic Fly Me to the Moon, taking it from a waltz to swing. On sport, Nigerian forward Tolu Arobudare has won the KRC James Goal of the Month award for October with his brilliant performance against Gen in the Belgian Pro League. Following vote from fans, the 23-year-old's goal in their 2-0 win against Gent got the nod. The Nigerian striker has scored 8 goals and has registered 2 assists in 14 games in all competitions this season. Gent are currently top of the Belgian top flight with 31 points from their opening 13 games. The socio-economic development of the country requires concerted effort. Play your own part. To end the midday news, another look at the major items. The chairman of the Senate Committee on Solid Minerals, Senator Thomas Ekong, during a visit to the Niger State governor, stated the Senate's commitment to tackling illegal and detrimental activities in the mining sector. The Ogun State Governor, Prince Dapo Abiodun, at the Thanksgiving service held in Enero on Sunday, reiterated the government's determination to ensure that the welfare of residents is given a priority. You also heard that a volcanic eruption in eastern Indonesia erupted overnight, killing at least 10 people as it spewed fireballs and ash on surrounding villages.